What is up, everyone? Dizzle here, and I am back with a new video. This time around, this is going to be a top 5 free-to-play first-person multiplayer games that are currently out on Steam. As you see right now, I am starting off with the good old classic Team Fortress 2, and even if you have not played Team Fortress 2 before, you have most likely heard of it. And this game's usually a lot higher on people's top 5s, but for me it is getting kind of a bit old and kind of drawn out, but it's still one of the biggest classic games there is. And one good thing about this game is almost most PCs out there can handle this game. It is not a very demanding game, and it is still fun. I still find myself playing it every once in a while, and yeah, it's a game that just does not get old. It's always good to go back and play a little here and there. Also, this game is still getting updated and new content here and there. Valve really loves this game, and the community of this game is probably one of the best out there. It has a very, very loyal fan base, and it's just tons of fun. There's tons of game modes you can play. All different classes are always fun getting used to. I prefer the sniper or the engineer. I'm pretty sure I might be saying one of their names wrong, but yeah, it's just a good old classic. If you have not tried this out, try it out. And especially if you have a really low budget PC, or you're just playing on a good old, just regular old desktop with no GPU, this game should still play decent on those type of PCs. So yes, this is my number 5. And coming in at my number 4 pick is PlanetSide 2. And when it comes to free-to-play games and just games in general, the scale of PlanetSide 2 is just huge. Pretty much you pick one of 3 factions who each have their own different backstory and weaponry, and pretty much all 3 of y'all just go to war on one huge map, and it's a constant battle to control more territory than the other 2 opposing factions. And the battles can get pretty intense. It could be just small skirmishes here and there, but then you can get into like clusterfuck battles where it's just you and another team with like most of the guys just going at it over one territory. Well, the funnest part is when everyone crosses over at once and it just turns into fucking huge free-for-all between all 3 factions. Then things really start getting interesting. But this game is just tons of fun. Even though the community has been dying down lately, there's not as much people playing this game as there was back then, but it's still enough to get some good matches going here and there. And even it's still a beautiful game, and it's still a load of fun to hop in, and it's not that very hard to get used to of a game either. So yes, this is what makes it my number 4 pick. Still love this game, and yeah, hoping more people hop on it so we can get some bigger matches going, but only the future will tell. Now on to my 3rd pick, which is Hawken. And when I first saw this game came out, I was very excited because it is a first-person mech-based shooter game, and I've been wanting a good game like this for a while. And I know there's a few other ones out there, but in my opinion, honestly, they all suck. But I haven't played all of them. I've heard about a couple more, but just nothing looks as good as Hawken to me. And I played a ton of this game when it first came out, and it's very addicting. It's just such a fun game to play because there's tons of different mechs you can get, and so many different varieties of the weapons and stuff that you can outfit with everything. You could be a really heavy tank that can take a big hit and give one back as well, or you could be a really light mech that is very fast, very agile, and a very big pain in the ass. But for me personally, I always go with the in-between route, and especially see my mech right here. I got the 2 most powerful long-range weapons on it, so pretty much I kind of sit back and snipe a little. It's kind of cheap sometimes, kind of cheap, I won't lie, but it's how I like it playing. But oh well. But yeah, if you have not tried this game out, this is a big one. I really hope you do try this one out because it is fun, and I can't wait to see what they do when they fully release this game. So I'm hoping the community gets a little bigger because I really want to see what happens at the full release of this game. But yeah, like I said, if you haven't played it, check it out. It is an awesome game, especially if you love mechs. Now on to my number 2 pick, which is Blacklight Retribution. And probably compared to all the games in this list, I've played this one the most by far compared to the rest of the games in this list. this has just been a very, very stable first-person shooter multiplayer game for me. It's always fun. It's just well balanced, and I really love it. Especially this one. The weapon customization is awesome. You can change anything from the barrel to the receiver to the stock, the clips, the sights, the camo, and so on. And you can fully outfit your character as well. You can be a light armor guy, you could be a really heavy and slow armor guy, or you can have a balance, and there's just all different types of things to it. And the kill streaks are pretty cool as well, except bitch ass noob hard suits. But yeah, it is just one of the most reliable first person shooters to me. I still play this. This is one of the games I'm trying to get really good with the Steam controller right now. But yeah, it's Blacklight Retribution. I haven't checked in on all the new updates that's been going on since I've been away, but it looks like they've added a lot of stuff. Like there's a whole new ranking system. It looks like we got a few new maps as well. So the new devs look like they're gonna be putting some work in this game. Hopefully, I've heard some mixed reviews about the new devs, but yeah, this is Blacklight Retribution. Check it out. It's one of my favorites. But now on to numero. And at the number 1 spot is Dirty Bomb. This game came out not too long ago. It is the newest game on this list, and it came out from the developers of Splash Damage, which is kind of a big studio. Back in, I think it was 2010, 2011, I'm not quite sure, but they released another game that was supposed to be like, oh, it was called Brink, and I was one of the ones that got on the hype train. I was severely underwhelmed. It did not turn out as good as I was hoping to. So when I heard they were making a new game called Dirty Bomb, I held back my enthusiasm a bit. But once it came out, I played this game non-stop. It is a very, very fun game. Tons of mercenaries you could pick from that each have different loadouts, skills, and then you can actually get loadout cards which you could change the weapons and their perks on. And so everyone is really well balanced. Like some people have more health, some people have more speed. It is just a very, very crisp feeling game. And yeah, I am happy to say this is my number 1 free-to-play first-person multiplayer shooter game on Steam. And yeah, if you have not played it yet, just go play this game. It is so fun. I've lost many hours into this game. I'm hoping to get a few of my friends on this game and start getting back into it hardcore, because yeah, you see, it's the first match I've played in like a while, and I just obliterated them, so I can't wait to get back into this game. There you go, guys. That is my top 5 free-to-play first-person multiplayer games that are currently out on the Steam network, in my opinion. But yeah, I hope this list helped you. Hope you enjoyed it. I haven't made a good serious video like this in a while, so I'm looking forward to making more. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Dezo. Hope you enjoyed. And as always, peace out.